Hi, I'm Ken, and I'm going to do a review of this neck knife by Dirk Pinkerton. And I'm a real neck knife fiend, and he wanted me to test it out. And here's my first impressions of it. First of all, I like to carry a neck knife pretty high, and so I can just grab it and go with it. And this one's particularly nice because it has the ring right here where you can put your finger in and draw it out. And it's really comfortable. You can even have hands free if you are a fighter or something, want to defend yourself. You have your hands free still to grab and at the same time to use the knife. So it is really a nice knife this way. The only problem I've found is putting it back in the sheath sometimes, which is not really a fault of the knife at all, but I had trouble getting it back in sometimes. Very sharp point. It has about a 1 3/4 inch cutting edge, and overall it's about 4 inches. It's right in the area that I like a neck knife. I don't like them too big. If you want a bigger knife, then you should not have a neck knife on your neck anyway. So I really like that size. Has a very lethal point, and the point not only for defensive purposes, I suppose, but I use a neck knife for utility purpose, and it's really good to poke into things. Like, it goes right into that cardboard without even thinking about it. Things I'd use a neck knife for would be to maybe cut cardboard like that, and it comes right off. Another thing I use neck knives a lot for is to cut the tape, and I probably shouldn't cut it toward myself like that, but cut the tape to open up a package. Really nice. What I do a lot of is lanyard work, and I figure if a neck knife can cut a lanyard cleanly, then it's a good knife, and that cuts it really nice. And a lot of neck knives that are not very sharp will leave a lot of dull flappy edges. I'm not sure how to describe it, but not cleanly, without any effort. That cut that, and I really like that with this knife. Any knife that I use, I'd like it to cut lanyard cord, 550 cord easily. The old paper test, it's a little bit harder to do with a neck knife because the blade's shorter, but you can see it cuts it. You can stab and cut too. And so it cuts cleanly, and that's what you want to see in a paper cut, if it cuts in a nice clean edge instead of a ragged burr. I really can't say enough about this so far. I really like the neck knife. I'm already wearing it. It's a knife that I definitely would wear and keep with me. It's light, it's not too heavy, it's got a nice wrap on it that Dirk did, and just all around a nice knife. And so I'd highly recommend this little neck knife. He makes different knives. He's really noted for his double-edged knives as well. So I don't like a double edge because I'll probably cut myself too much. But I sure like this knife. Thank you.